We ended up in foster care because Mom and Dad were fighting, and I don't know why. They shouldn't got married because they weren't actually being nice to each other. I was afraid that I was gonna get separated from Autumn, and I was scared.
My parents, they lost custody of me, so I went to my aunt, and then she didn't have stable housing either, so I got taken away from her, and my caseworker came and took me. I went through 8 or 9 different foster homes. I felt scared. I didn't know what was going on and if somebody was gonna hurt me or not.
When we got taken away, I felt really confused because I didn't know what exactly was going on. I was in a family. She thought that we needed to be separated for some reason, which we didn't, and it only made things worse. It's like it's a bowling ball and it hits you, it tears you apart once, and then it hits you again, and then you completely fall.
I was first put in the foster care system when I was about 2. I was adopted around the age of 3 with my biological brother. Was with that family with him for about 9-10 years, and then I was given up by them. I was heartbroken because I basically raised him all of his life.
Felt like I really didn't matter. Felt like I was just gonna be nothing for the rest of my life. Because over the years, your body starts training itself to not trust people as much because you've been with people that just beat you and hurt you.
I was always known as a girl who had no family.
I just knew that we had to adopt her. She's truly the best thing that happened to us. She just needed someone to care about her and to guide her, and now she's getting straight A's just because someone took some time to help her and be there for her. This was hard for a lot of people to understand. I'm 26 years old, my husband's 28, and we're adopting a 16-year-old. A lot of people didn't think we could do it. Our house is messier, our house is definitely louder, our house is definitely more pink. We wouldn't change that for anything. She is truly, truly the light of our lives.
The first time I met Amber, I had seen, of course, pictures of her, and I was very, very nervous. But then when I saw her, and of course I knew how beautiful she was, and and she's just so very loving and very caring, and just a beautiful little girl. When we were ready to take the next step as a family, Kim at NOAS had said, I just found a 4- and 6-year-old.
I was so excited and happy. It was like, oh my gosh, my dream came true. I'm getting sisters.
Before we even talked about having our own kids, actually, we talked about fostering someday, perhaps adopting, and our original plan was to have 2 kids, and then when they were in their teens, then we would start fostering, but we had Luke, and God had a different plan, because neither one of us just never wanted another kid, and as Luke got older, we thought, now's the time.
I wanted a girl at first, and Luke and Aaron wanted a boy. And I kept looking at Michael's picture. I said, man, that kid's smile, man, it just glows, you know. Just like with our own son, we want him to succeed in life. And we wanted to bless a kid like that suffered and didn't really choose his road.
I decided to become a mom in my 40s, so I started investigating different avenues to become a mother, and came to find Northeast Ohio Adoption Agency.
NOAS was so great.
They really focus on not just placing a child to place them, but they try and match the children. And they're not just going to put a kid in your family because they need somewhere to put this child. They're going to look for the right family. And that really meant a lot to him and I, because with having Luke, our biological son, we wanted to make sure we protected him first. Every single caseworker we've dealt with through NOAS, that has been their #1 priority.
These are the kind of people who work at NOAS. They truly are so supportive and they care about the families. NOAS is like a family. That's how I feel.
And you met a lot of people that were in your situation, but other people that were younger, older, married, not married, you know, they're in their 20s going to have their first child through adoption, or in their 50s having their 7th child through adoption.
NOAS prepared us by all the classes you take, conversations you have with them, examples, videos you watch.
They were very strong in making you face all of it, not just the happy birthdays and the Merry Christmases, but what the trauma that your child was going to have with them coming to your home.
I really found out what it's like to have a true partnership, you know, because we agree on everything with parenting, and I think it's made our marriage better.
You start the journey as a single parent, but you gain family that you didn't know you had, or friends that you had, but they kind of come and go at moments that you need them.
I'd have to say the biggest thing he's taught me is unconditional love, because it's easy to love your own child, but to bring a stranger's child into your home, it's taught me to love differently.